saying that MAN is a leader in the commercial vehicle segment. And what's very exciting, Autohaus MAN Truck and Bus invited us here today to see this beautiful new range. Actually, the 2021 Truck of the Year. To tell us more, Mr. Ernest Thatcher. How are you, buddy?
All right, and you?
Good, good, good. So Ernest, I mean, you guys have a beautiful lineup here, my man. The style, I'm a bit of a layman, so I'm looking at the styling. It looks cool. The interior looks amazing, really comfortable. But tell us a bit about the nuts and bolts.
Well, it's just not a new truck. It's the all-new generation MAN truck. It's the first one we've had in a long time. Unlike other brands, we don't build a new truck every 3-4 years. We take a long time to build a new truck.
So you build it right once.
Yeah. To give you an idea, from the moment we had the brainwave, like time for a new truck, until we launched the new generation TG3, as we call it, in Spain last year, €1 billion later of development.
Wow.
And we have this amazing new product range, the TG3, as we call it, the new generation. This also happened to be the Truck of the Year 2021. We won that award. We also won the most economical and efficient Truck of the Year 2021 with the same model. The most important part is it's not just about a new truck.
Yeah.
It's a whole new philosophy of MAN. We've mindset shifted completely from where we were before to something brand new. The entire business protocol has changed. The entire approach towards trucking industry has changed with the new MAN. So as we stand here, we're looking at the brand new TG3 26 440 model, one of the top of the range versions we're going to get. For the first time, MAN shows flexibility. You can now choose a truck to your specification. It's no longer buy what we offer, is what do you require in your fleet? What do you require in your operation? So for now, we can adapt to your business model. So we can say, listen, your business model does not require the LED light package. It doesn't require the digital systems. You can go back on analog and HRD in your operation. So saving you money, adapting to your operational requirements. But apart from that, also, we've changed the modality on the truck from the usual 40,000 service intervals on long haul or 30,000 on off-road conditions. We've now said, listen, but we can do 50,000 kilometers, giving you less downtime, number one, saving you on maintenance costs. So in general, the truck is not just safer, more economical, but the whole design of the truck, for the first time in the history, we designed the truck around the driver.
Yeah.
We didn't adapt the driver to the truck. We said this truck is designed, we've done thousands and thousands and thousands of hours and millions of euros of data research on the drivers. What do they require? So this entire vehicle is now built around the requirement of the driver: more comfortable driving seat capacity, better space usage, better drivability of the vehicle, bringing all the control systems of the truck closer to the driver, better focus on the roadside, less worry about what is sitting where in the truck. So we've designed the whole new TG3 range around the driver of the vehicle. Why? The driver spends hours and hours in the driver's seat. We've improved the visibility on the mirrors. We've improved the entire seating capacity, now adapting in far more areas of the seat configuration to the driver's requirement, which means your driver remains fresher for longer, giving you a safer drive.
100%.
Apart from that, also, apart from the truck being completely new and improved from the previous versions, and more economical now, and more reliable, bringing better uptime compared to lower downtime, we've also changed the modality of MAN, calling this Simply My Truck for the driver, but for the business is Simplifying Business. We've now adapted the whole new modality where we say you cannot buy a MAN truck without the required driver training be applied for this vehicle. Using this truck to the best capacity is a must.
Yeah.
So on the new modality, you buy an MAN truck, part of the package of delivery will be proper driver training. Our drivers are Profi Drive trained from Profi Drive MAN in South Africa to make sure that the truck is used at the safest and best economical ability at all times. 100%. So that is a standard part of our package now. Our more flexible service and maintenance plans, our more competitive trade-back options on the trucks, all that forms part of a whole new modality. But this incorporated with our MAN telematics system, where we can do proper driver behavior reporting and scorecard system, all forms part of the new modality of MAN, saying, listen, we're no longer going to sell you a truck. We partner in your business, ensuring that this vehicle operates at optimal performance at all time, making sure your drivers use it at the best ability at all time, advising the client where to go from where to where. So apart from a new truck, it's a whole new attitude from the MAN Group side. Internationally, we've proven that this works. We've seen the results internationally. Locally, we've done some tests in South Africa and now also recently in Namibia. Believe it or not, before the launch, we've done some sneak testing around some fleets here. And I promise you, the results have been amazing. All around improvement on the vehicle, but also the new modality shows that in the total cost of ownership, we've proven that the MAN truck is now by far the cheapest truck to maintain as a whole fleet option on the road. Yes, even if the price tag might be a bit more expensive than some of the competition brands, but if you look at the all-round fuel consumption, total cost of ownership, maintenance compared to usage, the bottom line, we still save the customer thousands and thousands of dollars. And that's where the whole modality comes in of the new Simply My Truck, simplifying business. We save the owner money.
Ernest, I can't add on to what you're saying, because you've really encapsulated what this new range, this new generation means for the industry, I think, not only for MAN. But now, buddy, let's go schmooze, check out what's happening at the launch, and yeah, hopefully we'll take a test drive.
For sure.
Bye, man.
Hi, name's Tommy from MAN head office in Joburg, and I'd like to take you through some of the features of the new MAN TG3. Basically, the first thing that I'd like to point out is obviously we've got the new designed key from the MAN. With this key you can basically do a light test. Single person can actually do a light test to go walk around the vehicle before his trip starts off. Also, they can utilize this key to close the windows and also open them up, and obviously lock the vehicle. The other feature I'd like to point out is obviously in the door we've got this panel here. That's an easy panel for the driver to obviously either close the windows once he's disembarked on the vehicle. Also the hazard lights, it can be activated in the event that he might have an issue that he had to pull off the road. We can also have these buttons here individually programmed for whatever feature that the operator might need in his vehicle at that time and stage. So in short, we've basically thought of a lot of safety features in this vehicle to assist drivers on a day-to-day operation system. Some of the features and benefits I'd like to point out on the new TG3 range is obviously the new steering wheel design that we've got here, with all the controls that we basically have here, assisting the driver in navigating the operating system of the vehicle when it comes to radio, telephone, navigation, all of that. The vehicle's also got an airbag fitted into it, which is an added safety feature. On the navigation screens, we've got the 12-inch here. Some vehicles come with 12, some come with 7, depending on the model that you use. We've also got a human interface pad here, basically to navigate you through the system, either on onboard navigation, radio, phone, and so forth. And then you've got your radio also situated in the front here. Other things that I'd like to point out is obviously some of the cup holders that we've got fitted here, as well as a document holder at the bottom. And in the front here, we've got a dining tray for the driver when they are parked. Also, other features that I'd like to point out is also the ample storage space for the driver at the top here, for them to obviously keep other. One of our other features is a sunroof on the vehicle. The sunroof, basically, it's electronic and it tilts forward. So in the event that the driver has to pull off the road and sleep a bit, he does not have to open up any windows on the side. So obviously it is a safety feature on the vehicle itself. Then basically you've got your sunscreen and you've got the window here that can tilt. Other than that, I'd like to point us to the back of the vehicle. You've got a double bunk on this model here. And then at the bottom, you've got your sleeper bunk. Underneath it, you have a fridge fitted that can temperature can be adjusted and switched on and off. This actually assists the driver in having a lot less stop times, especially when they need to stop to refresh, eat something, replenish energy, all of that. It's something that's at their fingertips. So before the trip starts, they can actually purchase some food and keep it cold while they're on their trip. One of the other features that's great on this vehicle is obviously we've got the control panel here at the back, where the driver can either switch on his reading light when he's reading, or he can actually switch off the lights inside the vehicle. At the bottom of the bunk, in the event that he needs to get to something that's stowed away at the sides of the vehicle, he can actually open up the bottom bunk and gain access to the side storage compartments on the vehicle.
So Tommy, thank you so much for that overview. I mean, really so exciting to hear about all the advancements that MAN have put into this new range. But for a layman like myself, how does this make it, make the operator's job easier, more comfortable, and how does this make the fleet owner, save a bit of money?
Well, a lot of the design in this vehicle is aimed at simplifying the business of the operator. It's aimed at safety of the driver. All of these things that add to your total cost of ownership of this vehicle. At the end of the day, it's not just a vehicle that you're purchasing. It's an asset. It's your company's logo that will be on the back and on the sides of this vehicle, and it will be representing you as the operator out there. All the safety features out there are to ensure that the vehicle, your cargo, the driver, everyone reaches their destination safe and in one piece. Also, I mean, if you look at the aerodynamics on the vehicle, it's there to reduce wind flow and drag on the vehicle so that your fuel consumption is actually improved on this vehicle. So a lot of thought has gone into this vehicle, and a lot of points have been taken from local as well as internationally of what is needed out there. And this vehicle, in a nutshell, does offer what the market needs.
100%. Now that you're talking about aerodynamics, I just thought it looks cool. But yeah, I can actually see a lot of thought went into the design. Making it aesthetically pleasing, but also very efficient and of course aerodynamic.
Well, a lot of the things, even like I've mentioned earlier, is the mirrors. Just the design on the mirrors alone have a great effect on the wind flow of the vehicle and the airflow around the vehicle. I mean, the side skirts as well as the top fin as well, it creates an air curtain, so in your trailer behind it reduces the drag.
100%.
We've got the side skirts here that also reduce drag, and also they're also a safety feature on the vehicle itself, in the sense that if someone would try to gain access to the vehicle when it's stopped and try and obviously take control of the vehicle, there's no fitting for the person to put his foot on.
Excellent.
So that adds to safety on the vehicle alone. So yeah, like I said, a lot of small details that we can go into for days, and but they add up.
Yeah. Also, buddy, tell me about the configurations that I can do. I mean, different industries or applications require different specs. What kind of specs or applications, are possible within the range?
Well, with the available models that we've got now on the TGS range, we've got the 26440, the 26480, your long haul. Then we've got the 27440, 27480, that's also for your side tipping application. And then we've got the more robust 33 440s available as well. So we've got something for every segment out there, and we can customize a deal for the customer on his needs and what he wants at the end of the day. So this is purely my truck at the end of the day.
100%, 100%. That sounds like a MAN man.
That's it.
Thank you, Tommy, and really, you know, your insights are really appreciated. And thank you for coming to Namibia. I hope you're having a good time.
I love it, yeah. I'll definitely be back.
Yeah?
All right.
Bye, man.
Thanks.
Renee. Yes, so Renee, thank you so much for having us in your lovely office for the day. Yeah, please tell us about this wonderful machine.
This machine is absolutely, it's a new generation of trucking. It's all for creature comfort and it's all for the safety of the driver. It's for fuel economy, and there is no other brand like MAN.
Yeah.
I stand for MAN.
Okay, and we understand that you are quite an expert when it comes to fuel efficiency.
I have beat all the men and all the trainers in South Africa. I got the best fuel consumption, that's correct.
Excellent. And how important is that for a transport business?
Fuel consumption and wear and tear are the two most important things that can bring a company drive costs up and bring profits down. And it's very important to take care of that.
Excellent.
But if you do not take care of your driver as well and make sure that he's comfortable and safe inside, then you know they will not take care of you.
Yes,
it's very important.
100%. And if you're giving a driver $3 million, you know,
you need to trust him and make sure he's comfortable
and make sure they're happy.
Yes, with the vehicle buying, you get driver training by an approved MAN driver center, and then your driver can absolutely achieve the fuel goals set for him.
Excellent. Awesome, Renee, take it away.
Take it away. Okay, I do not have to disengage the park. I can only put it in gear and some people away.
Wow. And I see your gear selector is...
it's on automatic at the moment.
And with your 18 years of experience driving commercial vehicles and trucks, how do you find this latest generation?
This is exciting. This is really exciting. Especially the 480, this is my baby. And if you put down your foot, she's there. You see the uphill coming? She's not going to leave you. She's not going to battle. She is really there.
Wow, and it's so smooth, and those gear shifts are...
Gear shift's very smooth. It's also got a lot of safety features. We can see that we've got a sharp bend coming up. Strain her just a little bit, take it slower. Okay.
Wow.
Imagine this was we are driving in a pass, and we are now going on a downhill. Full load in front of you, right behind you. Tap the brake just once. Do you feel it holding back?
Ah, yes, okay.
It's engaging in controlling your braking.
Yeah.
I'm not touching anything. It's braking, it's doing it for me.
Wow.
Okay, I'm controlling it through the bend. Keeping my following distance, of course. Gear change is smooth up again.
Plenty of grunt, so you don't really need to squeeze you don't really need to overdo it on a throttle.
Not at all. And this throttle is very sensitive. That's why it's so fuel efficient. Once again, slowing down for the turn. It's a hair bend or a hairpin bend. This was a tanker on the back. Anything else like that, we don't want to throw it over.
Yeah. Yes, because the weight would shift.
Yes.
100%. And talk us through some of the convenience features and some of the comfort and safety features, please.
Comfort and safety features. This makes it impossible for a driver to be distracted at all. Everything is close. Once again, I'm approaching a dangerous situation. I have to identify it. I'm just tapping the brake. Everything that you need is here. Even at the back there in the bed, it looks like a satellite telephone. It's not. The driver's lying there, resting, doesn't want to get up, switches off the lights, controls the radio, no problems. This is not in use. It's got a protector cover because it's not just
For infotainment.
no, you can also, it's got a touchscreen.
Wow. So Renee, be honest with me. Do you miss the old split manual with the split?
Hell to the no. This is my baby. This is really comfortable.
Yeah. I mean, I can imagine the legwork that went in back then.
And the muscles.
Yeah.
For the gear levers.
Okay, Renee, is there any final remarks that you would like to make? I mean, obviously you've driven a range of trucks throughout your career, and how easy, or what's the learning curve for new drivers when you're training like fleet drivers?
When I train fleet drivers, the thing with the fleet driver is they come to you with their incorrect ways that were already taught to them.
Yeah.
You have to take that driver and teach him from scratch the correct way to achieve fuel consumption, to be safe on the road, to take care of his load and to take care of himself, because that's very important.
Okay, and for anybody who would like to enter the industry, what are some of the things that a person should keep in mind?
Safety always. You need to know that you're far away from home, but this beautiful country makes up for it, and the comfort that a vehicle like this offers you. It's just like being home. Really, you've got everything you need.
Very proud and very excited about that truck in being competitive. We all know the cost of ownership and all those nice and fancy things that make us decide to buy a truck or not. And I think that the truck is really very competitive in terms of the upgrades and the improvements that have been done in comparison to the previous model. Obviously there's a price difference, and nothing comes without cost, but I think it will, in the end of the day, prove itself that what you pay maybe additional for the new version will come back later in terms of cost of ownership towards you, and those calculations are always available. So enjoy the afternoon with us, and thank you very much for joining. I think Gert will also explain to you where and what the proceedings will be following. And yeah, the main thing is enjoy the day with us, and we'll see you soon.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, welcome to another exciting edition